The following week, the 26th, the moon moves into the fourth quarter. Okay, so now we are in the final phase of the current lunar cycle. You might still be processing some of the energies that are coming up now, these full moon energies, but they're starting to wane and you're starting to clear the decks for a new cycle this week because we got the new moon coming up here on the 2nd. This is the mature quarter of the waning hemicycle of the lunar cycle. The fourth week of the lunar cycle begins with a flurry of activity right around that quarter moon phase. So that's going to happen early Monday morning. All right. And winds down into a natural phase of letting go, cleaning, and clearing. Make use of the fourth quarter moon energy this week by tying up loose ends, getting your filing and your organizing done, the boring administrative tasks, work on them. Letting go of unnecessary worries and limiting beliefs. Tasks like clearing, cleaning, and cleansing. Making space for new ideas and a new lunar cycle that begins with the upcoming new moon, September 2nd. August 26th through 28th. I've called this the stillness because Mercury is just about stationary here. Okay. The Gemini moon keeps us busy this week. All right, so the moon moves into Gemini 11 p.m. on Sunday, stays in Gemini until early Wednesday. Okay, the Gemini moon still keeps us busy. Stay open to messages as Mercury is nearly stationary, and that makes Mercury kind of powerful and really kind of inward in a way, because Mercury is not just moving along, Mercury is kind of sitting in one place. And oftentimes when I'm picturing what planets do when they're stationary, like imagine that you just got a new marker, you just got a new Sharpie, and you've got this brand new piece of paper and you're writing with your Sharpie, and you stop to think, and that ink blot, that Sharpie just stays in one place, and you get this spreading big glob of ink. And that's kind of what the energy of a stationary planet is like, at least the way that I visualize it. So Mercury is going to be that Sharpie. It's going to make a big ink blot as that Mercury retrograde ends on the 28th. Mercury now from here is going to cross over that shadow space that he retrograded back over in the past few weeks. It's going to cross over that retrograde shadow one more time between now and September 11th when Mercury reaches the shadow. Meaning there's still a final chapter of the summertime story left to play out. Okay. When a planet retrogrades, it goes over a place once and then it retrogrades back over that place and then it makes the forward journey again. So you get 3 passes of whatever energies that this Mercury retrograde has kicked up. So when Mercury goes direct, that's the beginning of the last chapter. Okay, so things are going to start to really play out and move along differently from here. They're not going to get so hung up. All right. The stillness. Messages can come through with the winds as Mercury stands still this week. Well, it's another thing we often see around Mercury retrograde and stationary periods is high winds and interesting weather. With Venus and Neptune in opposition, you may experience confusion around a love or a friendship connection, or you could share a spiritual connection or a moment of truth. Or you may need space from a relationship for a bit because you're feeling so open and sensitive. Sometimes it is hard to tell the difference between illusion and intuition, so be careful with your heart and your wallet on Tuesday and Wednesday. The situation is going to shift very soon, so hang in there. Okay, Venus opposite Neptune and Venus trine Uranus. That's the first half of this week.